bright blue.
Yep,
Right.
probably the cheapest.
Chevy you could ever buy in the market right now. You could probably buy this for 1,500, 1,200,
1,000, yes.
and the bids goes on.
I wouldn't even get it. It pretty much just says what you are, cheap.
Yeah, cheap and a bit dull in the inside.
Even though it's like blue.
I mean, yeah, it is light blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, we turn 690 back and we find a white Toyota Camry LE.
The Toyota Camry LE. One of the, I swear, it's the best Toyota sedan ever made.
Yes, one of the best. Not what you like. You prefer to go to one that's 11 years old.
No. No.
Yeah, see, he doesn't really like this car. He likes the one that's 11 and 12 years old, which is over there. You know, he's eyeing that one right there.
No,
back to
completely wrong. It's all about the new one, or the 94 one.
Shut up, Moldy. I mean, go back to here. You're not wrong with this car. I mean, as Camry got, you know, as their new cars came along, they progressed in style and luxuriousness. You know, they're not that bad. They're not half bad. I mean, you won't go wrong with a Toyota Camry. I've seen it a lot in episodes of the shows, and you know, it looks good.
I mean, I personally love the car. I mean, if you've been in one, you definitely will know that it's just an amazing car to be in, and it's very comfortable too. Especially if you're a tall guy like me, because like, you know, don't you hate those cars that have like little leg room in the front?
Well, that wouldn't be a problem for a cameraman Jordan, but it's a problem for us.
Yeah.
Very funny. Very funny.
Very funny. Okay.
As we move along through here, we have a Ford Escape XLT. As you can see, there's nothing XLT about it because it's still the same size. And here it says glass. I don't know where's the glass over it. I don't think we can.
I don't see.
It's white again. It's not bad. Then again, Ford Escapes are not bad. They're well made. You can never go wrong with Ford Escapes.
They're pretty adventurous.
You drive it, I guess, you know, you're adventurous. You're escaping to something. Don't know where, but you're going somewhere.
Yeah. Somewhere out in the woods. Somewhere out of the desert. Who knows?
Who cares? Move along. We don't gotta talk about this one.
Yeah.
Even though it's an SC, not an XXT, but it doesn't make any difference.
And this is the older version of the Dodge Caravan right here.
I mean, go back to this. Yes,
but it's a sport edition for some reason.
Alright, so compared to the old one, it's slightly smaller, slightly more curvier, and
I am guessing the engine's a bit bigger. I presume it's a 3.5 liter V6.
Still doesn't matter because it's still Soccer Mom's car and still uncool. As we move along, we have a Honda Civic EX.
Now I know one of my friends drives this. His name is Ali. He drives this with his boys.
Really have to mention. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a Honda Civic. A lot of insurance.
But it's most frequently bought car. I mean, everybody pretty much buys this compared to the old ones and the new ones. Cause
I mean, the depreciation for these cars. I mean, you know. Well, I guess we'll be moving on now.
Yeah, well.
I mean, it's something you always see. You don't want to, like, something amazing like
wow. This is the car we've been raving up in our previous shows. It's a Hyundai Sonata V6. Just take a look at the back. I mean, it's probably the best looking Hyundai out there. But you come to the back, it looks like an Audi.
I know.
Especially with the exhaust, inside the exhaust.
I mean, I have a feeling it looks more like an A5.
Yes, an A5, maybe an A6. But look at it, that's a shark fin! They just call me.
You know that's serious business right there.
I'm sure it's a BMW imitator, and yes, it's owned by a higher authority.
Look at the aerodynamics on the hood right here. Look at that. Look at that, right there.
Yeah, but look what got caught into it. Dirty stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a white car, and you know white cars are high insurance.
That's goes for the same for our previous two white cars. This car is very good. You drive this, you're gonna get good ratings on it.
Yeah, and they are good ratings generally from websites.
You're not gonna go bad with that car.
Yeah.
Buy it.
I would definitely drive that.
I would definitely drive. We have a Pontiac G3. We're not making a mistake on this, like we did before.
Yep.
It's a G3.
I would say it's a small, fun, nimble car made by GM.
You know what? Definitely a girl's car.
Really?
Yes.
What is about it?
And the other points that you raised in one of the previous episodes, in episode 3, I guess, on how it could be a 24-year-old guy or girl that has a mind of a 6-year-old.
Oh yeah, yes, my mistake, yes, girls' car, went by it. Moving along, we have a Corolla Audi 2000 model.
As one of the most decent cars to drive, especially if you're a first driver.
Yes.
And some driving schools even acknowledge people to drive these.
In fact, they even use a lot of these ones.
Yeah, and I mean they are good when it comes to repairs. It's really good. It's efficient. It's Toyota. It's reliable.
But you're not gonna get as much ratings if you're driving and people see you driving. It's a Corolla, remember?
I mean, it's basically a decentized car. It's not a car where it's like it's all about fun and games. It's more like a mature type of car, you could say.
It's pretty much like one of those first cars where they're built to do what they're supposed to do. Get from A to B. Just not fun. Just get there.
That's just pretty much it.
That's it. It's a good fuel efficient car, but not something you'll be eyeing your eyeballs at. Now we have a different approach. A fun Ford Focus ST?
SVT. Yeah.
SVT.
Yeah. So you know it has an upgraded transmission.
SVT, super very terrific. I just explained it. Aside from its ridiculous placement of the spoiler, still it's a fun small car as with the Golf we had earlier.
I mean, if you're a teenager, yeah, you would see yourself driving this.
Can't go wrong with a Focus, especially the hatchback. That's too extra.
But I like the Ford Fiesta when it comes to like the hatchback Fords.
Oh, look at that, we got a carload of cars right there. What do we have? A new Jeep,
Journey,
Grand Cherokee, a Journey, and that's all they have.
Pretty much all they have.
Oh, they're pretty good. I see in commercials about that, and they're not half bad, especially for off-road.
And for an SUV, they're pretty fuel efficient too.
I know But now we move along. We have our very first roadster, hardtop roadster. It is a Mazda
MX-5 Miata.
Oh yes, MX-5. If I'm not wrong, they always had the same recipe to its engineering principle. Front engine, rear wheel drive, lots of fun. And they never added more or taken out any of that.
And when it comes to small convertibles, this is definitely one of those fun ones.